So some of you guys know me through high res and through Dipner's courses, Ultimate and that sort of stuff like that. So I'm up here in Brisbane. I'm speaking at a high res conference today, which will be really cool. Telling people about Tasmania, what the market's doing, what the opportunities are like, and what sort of strategies they can use in that kind of space. So yeah, and it's been really good. We've had a lot of people come down, a lot of people buying deals, a lot of people sort of looking for deals, and it just adds another sort of option for people, another area, another price point, another kind of flavour of deals. We're different to sort of Sydney or Brisbane or Sydney. We don't quite have the same sort of housing shortage. We don't have the same sort of issues, but we have a different set of drivers that, you know, work for us. Anyway, just subdivision stuff. I don't quite know where to start, really. So the purchase of the house, the people who bought that just messed around, and then I think basically their lawyer talked them out of the deal, which is kind of what you expect in a lot of situations because it's not exactly straight down the line. So it's not that they've pulled out, but they won't go unconditional, and that's really an issue for us. So we're just kind of sitting on it because it's not empty, it's not costing us any money to have it, and really the market's moving with us in a really big way. So like when we got the price, we were shocked, but that was, you know, a month or two ago, and I think that price is actually really substantiable now, really justifiable. There we go, that's a better word. Justifiable now, and I actually think we may give it another few months, especially with the shortage of stock that they've got on that market. We may even achieve a better price. So we're just sort of sitting on it, using time to our advantage and not costing ourselves anything. So yeah, it's a good situation. So civil works went in, advertising got done, and yeah, we've had some of the neighbours get involved and, you know, have a say. So we're dealing with that. We've got a site meeting this week with, I believe, definitely the council, definitely our town planner, and probably the people who are around us. Now, I know about who two of the objectors are. The third one's going to be interesting. I'm not even sure if they must have found someone who's close by and has an actual genuine issue, but, you know, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. What they're kind of got an issue with is not really genuine, but we have to address it anyway, and the council are kind of interested to have it addressed. So it's not money we wouldn't have had to spend, it's just money I would have spent at a later stage in the development. We're just going to have to do geotech work and put together a report. I would have preferred to spend that money after the DA was granted, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. So, you know, we'll get the geotech done, we'll get the report out of the way, we'll comply with what the council want. We've got a really good planner, we'll let her talk and do her thing. And yeah, it should be fine, but nothing smooth, especially when you've got neighbours on every side on a big chunk of vacant land that they're used to looking out on and just seeing grass and nothing else. So yeah, it'll go through. I mean, from a planning perspective, we're really complying, we're really doing really well. There's not much that they can have an issue about. It's just a matter of keeping the council sort of on side, and, you know, I think the aldermen, if we end up in front of them, should be interesting. I think they'll be sort of, you know, reasonable. They'll look at it on its merits, and our planner will be able to talk some sense. So that's good. Anyway, I'm going to head off, have some breakfast, and get off to the high res for the second day of the boot camp. Hope to anyone who's watching this and is around, come and say hi. And the rest of you, have a great weekend. Don't forget daylight savings.